inquiring. Her roommate informed us that she was fine and just wanted to remain in her room a few moments before attending the session that was prepared for our contestants. During the coffee break, I decided to make it my business to go and look for a contestant. She saw me coming across the room and running towards me. She grabbed me by the hand and said, "I'm last. I chose the last number." And he'd been last. It was then that I knew that I had to coach her. So remaining calm, I said, "First, last, it doesn't matter. You're an excellent speaker. Just treat it like a regular evaluation at your Toastmasters club." But that didn't seem to help. For her grip on my hands became firmer as she continued repeating, "And he'd been last. Why did I choose the last number?" Remaining calm and trying to encourage her, I said, "Oh, Tobias is giving a presentation on management resolution in a few minutes. Let's go to his training. Maybe that will help you remain calm." Now our contestant, who is normally supportive to her club members, literally pushed me aside. "No," she said, "I'm not going to Tobias' presentation. I need to sleep. I'm going to my room to relax my mind and my body. Yes, I need to relax my mind and my body. If the contest is about to start and you don't see me, just call me. I'll be in my room sleeping." Now, remaining calm and polite, I asked, "Should I call you for lunch?" No, she said, "I don't need lunch. I just want to relax my mind and my body." It was then that I started to worry. It was then that I kind of ordered her roommate to go up to the room and find our contestant before you come down and join us for lunch. Up to today, I don't know what her roommate said to her, because with a big smile on her face and looking fresh as a day, our contestant walked into the restaurant and surprisingly had a big lunch. And even though her chorus had changed to, "Boy, I'm so hungry, this food tastes good, I just want food to eat," we were all happy to see her. Then the contest started. One after another, the contestants talked to the podium, each time standing behind the lecturer. Then it was her turn. The contest chair announced, "Our final contestant, contestant number 8, Sinatra Rouse." Sinatra Rouse, contestant number 8. The entire St. Martin delegation started the applause with a hoop and a whistle. 1 minute passed, 3 minutes, silence. The St. Martin delegation started questioning one another. The entire audience started a murmur. And the contest chair looked around, frowned on her face. Then she appeared, wearing a three-piece, colorful something, and a big smile on her face and confidence beaming from within. She stood there. 1 second, 2 seconds, 5, 6. All I could see was colorful butterflies flying all over the place. And my mind was going, "Open your mouth and speak your mind." Then she addressed the audience and dismissed the contest chair. She continued evaluating the test speaker, making use of natural body language and proper vocal variety. And up to now, I don't know what it was, but all the audience eyes were fixed on her. And then I saw it. Those colorful butterflies flying around, harping on this. She had done it once again. She had her butterflies under control. As she concluded, the entire St. Martin delegation started the chanting, "Sweet St. Martin, our champion, sweet St. Martin, our champion, sweet St. Martin, our champion."
Thank you very much. Competent communicator vibration. That was a very wonderful speech. And how sweet it was to pay tribute to your very own. That's the very process of learning to love each other, a part of what you might call rebuilding a nation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and the show goes on. We go on in from Jamaica back to St. Martin. Our wonderful speaker, our powerful educator. Please help me welcome none other than CTM Enid Gregory.
Good evening, everyone. My task this evening is to read a speech that was done by a famous speaker. I have chosen Marcus Garvey, the Jamaican orator who was the founder and president of the United Negro Improvement Association. He spent his lifetime dedicated to the rights of black people, improving the rights of black people. These are Garvey's words. Mr. Chairman and fellow citizens, I am here tonight as the President General of the United Negro Improvement Association to explain the aims and objectives of this organization and to defend its principles. Over 5 years ago, the UNIA placed itself before the world as the organization through which the new and rising Negro would give expressions of his feelings. This association adopts an attitude not of hostility towards other races and the peoples of the world, but an attitude of self-respect of manhood rights on behalf of 400 million Negroes of the world. As a young man, I started to take an interest in the politics of my country. And then I saw the injustice done to my race because it was black. I became dissatisfied on this account. I went traveling to Central and South America and parts of the West Indies to find out if it was different there. And again, I found the same situation. I set sail for Europe, and although different, it was the same stumbling block. You are black. I asked, where is the black man's government? Where are his king and his kingdom? Where are his president, his country, and his ambassador? Where are his army, his navy, and his men of big affairs? I did not find them, and I declared I am going to help to make them. The world took us as a joke when we started. They called us a bunch of illiterate, fanatic Negroes. But as we have stood fast in our principles of Africa for Africans, we have startled the world. Tonight, as you sit here, so hundreds are sitting in Africa concentrating on the same thought of freeing Africa. Some of you may be faint-hearted, but I say unto you, faint-hearted ones, you shall die. Brave men shall go and take the colors of the red, the black, and the green on the hilltops of Africa. We shall not be serfs. We shall be free. We care not what may come. Give me liberty or give me death. Right. Some preachers are against us, saying that we are too radical. But only radicals will find a place under the sun. The age of turning the right cheek, if you are hit on the left, is past. In this age, only the fittest will survive. For over 50-odd years, we had lost hope and heart because we saw no hope for our ambitions. We saw millions pushing us back. But thank God, Negroes have changed. The fight is long, but continue to fight. All true warriors know no fear. Jesus Christ is the greatest radical the world ever saw. Jesus opposed wrong. His program was to lift up humanity and save mankind. We are exhorting our people to rise. We must advance our own leadership. We have demonstrated to the world that negroes are able to carry out their own program. A program of warfare to make us true men indeed. Lead out as generals to map out your own course of victory. Why should we allow others the access of all the pleasures of life, and we be as peons, serfs, or slaves? Are we not children of a common creator? Some don't believe that God made them. Who made you? If God made you and other people, then He made you for a common purpose, to be rulers of creation. He could not intend for you to worship Him in spirit and in truth if you were created to be slaves. God made us His masterpiece, yellow, brown, black, to be equal to all men. If He intended for you to have a lower place, He would not have given you the position of being men. Man means equal to all men. When God created you equal to all, He gave you the ability to do things for yourself. That you occupy your current position is not God's fault, but yours. God is vexed with you because you have hidden your talents. As other men have built the United States of America, so will we build the United States of Africa. Can it be done? Some of you have no hope, no confidence. Willpower is all. Some men will scare death itself to get some desired object. The negro must do or die. The man who cannot find his purpose in life ought to die. There is a work for each and every one of us to do in life. Search your consciousness. From the time I got sense and was able to read, my first duty was to find out what I was best fitted for. And I found out that I am to make trouble in the world. Some of us are fitted to be good musicians, bricklayers, tailors, or lawyers. Discover yourself. Find it out tonight. God made you and was through. It is up to you to do the rest. He handed you the word and said, you are the ruler of creation. He gave you 2 hands, 2 eyes, a head and a body. If you have no better use for your hands than to draw water or to scrub floors, that is your business. God never cursed you. You cursed yourself. The UNIA wants to say that no man can make you do what you don't want to do. You do as you please. Our fathers suffered because they had no vision. If you have no vision, you perish. Our vision should be of a free and independent African Commonwealth, strong enough to protect neighbors everywhere. I am going to strive and struggle until Africa is free. Should I shut up? If I should die, and there's any truth about ghosts coming back, I am going to be one bad ghost until Africa is free. For a man to know himself is for him to feel that for him there's no human master. When man fails to grasp his authority, he sinks to the level of the lower animals. And whatsoever the real man bids him do, even as it were of the lower animals, that much shall he do. If he says go, he goes. If he says come, he comes. By this command, he performs the functions of life, even as by a similar command, the mule, the horse, the donkey, and the cow perform the will of their masters. Where can we find in this race of ours real men? Men of character, men of purpose, men of confidence, men of faith, men who really know themselves. I have come across many weaklings who profess to be leaders, and in the test I have found them to be but slaves of a nobler class.